Be me. 25. Night shift clerk at a gas station off Interstate 95. Middle of nowhere, surrounded by pine trees and darkness. The kind of place where horror movies start. Pay is garbage. Coffee is worse. Life is a cycle of sleeping till 4 p.m. and staring at fluorescent lights till dawn. Only company is the buzzing of the slushy machine and the occasional trucker buying jerky. 2 a.m. The dead hour. Even the crickets give up. Door chime rings. Look up from my Game Boy Advance. It's her. The girl from the toll booth down the highway. She comes in every night at this time. Uniform is 2 sizes too big. Reflective vest looks like it has seen war. Hair is a disaster zone of frizzy black curls. Dark circles under her eyes deep enough to store spare change in. She walks to the coffee station. Zombies possess more life force. I watch her pour the darkest roast we have. She doesn't add sugar. She doesn't add milk. Just pure hot tar. She walks to the counter. Slams a wrinkled dollar bill and some coins down. Pack of gum. Mint. Voice is raspy. Dry. I grab the gum, slide it across, fingers brush for a microsecond. Her skin is cold. Receipt? No. She turns around. Leaves. Door chime rings again. Silence returns. I stare at the counter. Go back to Pokemon Emerald. Just another NPC in my simulation. 3 weeks pass. Same routine. 2 a.m. sharp. She enters. Coffee. Gum. Leave. We haven't exchanged more than 5 words. Tuesday night. Raining hard. Thunder shaking the cheap glass windows. She comes in, soaking wet. No umbrella. Water dripping off her nose onto my floor. I grab the mop bucket before she even reaches the counter. She pauses. Looks at me. Looks at the mop. Sorry, she mutters. It's fine. Floor needed washing anyway. I didn't mean to say that out loud. She blinks. Corner of her mouth twitches. Not a smile, just a glitch in the misery matrix. She buys her coffee, stands by the door for a second, watching the rain. Drive safe, I say. Automatic response. Scripted dialogue. She looks back. I just sit in a box, dude. I don't drive. She leaves. I stand there holding the mop, feeling stupid. Next night, 2 a.m. She walks in, places a wet folded piece of paper on the counter. For the floor. I unfold it. It's a drawing on the back of a toll receipt. It's a caricature of me, holding a mop like a spear, fighting a water puddle monster. It's actually really good. You draw. She shrugs. It gets boring in the box. She grabs her coffee and leaves. I tape the drawing to the side of the register. It covers a crack in the plastic. A month later, we have moved from NPC interaction to cutscene dialogue. Quiet night, I ask. She sighs, leaning on the counter. Some guy tried to pay with Canadian quarters, argued for 10 minutes. Did you take them? It was 3 a.m. I would have taken Monopoly money just to make him leave. We both exhale through our noses, a mutual acknowledgement of the idiocy of the general public. She notices my Game Boy. Emerald? Yeah. Trying to complete the decks. Mudkip is superior. Torchic. Fight me. She actually smiles this time. It's a small thing. Like a crack in a windshield. You're wrong, but I respect the conviction. She pays for her gum. See you tomorrow, Torchic. See you, Mudkip Brain.exe buffers. Did we just give each other nicknames? Cringe, but I don't hate it. Routine shifts. She starts staying longer than the transaction requires. 2 a.m. to 2:15 a.m. is now the break. She brings in stories from the toll booth. I trade them for stories about drunk college kids buying condoms and Doritos. We lean on opposite sides of the counter. The plexiglass barrier between us is covered in scratch marks. One night, the coffee machine breaks. Tragedy. She walks in, sees the out-of-order sign. Shoulders slump. Genuine devastation. My life is over, she says flatly. I have an energy drink in the back. Grape flavor. She looks at me like I offered her a kidney. You do that? It's going to expire in 2 days anyway. Lie. I bought it an hour ago. I go to the back fridge, grab the purple can, hand it to her. She cracks it open, takes a sip, grimaces. Tastes like cough syrup and battery acid. You're welcome. I love it. She hops up to sit on the counter. Not allowed. Boss would kill me. I don't say anything. We talk for 20 minutes. About nothing, about the buzzing of the lights, about how the darkness outside feels like the ocean. She mentions she dropped out of art school. Too expensive. And I hate critiques. I mention I have a degree in history I'm not using. Gas station historian, she muses. I document the rise and fall of beef jerky prices. She laughs. A real sound. Raspy, like her voice. It echoes in the empty store. My chest feels weird. Probably the fumes from the pump outside. Summer rolls around. The AC breaks. Store is an oven. She comes in with 2 popsicles from her own freezer bag. Peace offering. For what? I'm going to complain about the heat for the next 10 minutes. We go outside, sit on the curb of the parking lot. 2:30 a.m. Air is thick and humid. Moths swarming the street lamp overhead. We eat orange popsicles in silence. Her knee brushes mine. Neither of us moves. She's wearing shorts instead of her usual cargo pants. Scars on her shins. Band-aid on her elbow. Skateboarding? I ask. Tripped over my cat. Cool. I know. I'm an athlete. We finish the popsicles. Sticky hands. She wipes hers on the grass. I wipe mine on my apron. I should get back to the box, she says. She doesn't stand up, though. She stares at the highway. Not a single car passes. Do you ever feel like we're the last 2 people on Earth? She asks. Sometimes. Would that be bad? I look at her. Profile illuminated by the neon open sign. Messy hair haloed in red light. No, probably not. She turns to look at me. Eyes are dark brown, almost black. Intense. Okay. Good. She stands up abruptly. Dusts off her pants. Bye. She walks back into the dark toward the toll booth. I watch her until she's just a reflective vest in the distance. Go back inside. The store feels quieter than usual. Lonely. Fall arrives. Leaves blow into the store every time the door opens. She starts bringing a sketchbook. Draws while I restock shelves. Doesn't say much. Just presence. I'm organizing the candy aisle. Turn your head to the left, she commands. I freeze. Holding a box of Snickers. Like this? Yeah. Hold it. Don't blink. My eyes start to water. Can I blink now? No. Suffering is part of the art. 2 minutes pass. Done. She rips the page out, hands it to me. It's a sketch of me looking exhausted, holding the Snickers like a holy relic. Caption reads, Saint of Nougat. I laugh. I'm keeping this. That'll be $5. I'll give you a free slushie. Deal. She takes the blue raspberry slushie. Tongue turns blue immediately. She sticks it out at me. Attractive, I say. I know. A car pulls up. We both tense up. Intruder in our sanctuary. Guy walks in. Suit. Tie. Looks lost. Buys water. Asks for directions to the city. I give them. He leaves. I hate when people come here, she says. It's a business, Cass. First time I've used her name out loud. Saw it on her name tag months ago. Never said it. She pauses, sipping the slushie. I know, Dan. She knew mine too. Air feels charged. Static, electricity. I gotta go, she says. Leaves quicker than usual. I replay the moment for 3 hours. Why was that weird? It's just names. November. Dead of night. She comes in looking pale, shaking. You okay? She shakes her head. Migraine. Aura. Can barely see. She stumbles a bit. I vault over the counter. Action hero mode activated. Catch her arm before she hits a display of chips. She feels tiny. Fragile. Sit down. Here. I guide her to the milk crates in the back aisle. Turn off the overhead fluorescent lights in that section. It's dim. Quiet. Water? Please. I grab a bottle. Crack it. Hand it to her. Her hands are trembling. I help her hold it. Fingers wrapped over hers. She drinks. Leans her head back against the shelf of bread. Eyes closed. Everything is flashing. She whispers. Just breathe. I've got you. I sit on the floor next to her. Guard dog mode. A customer comes in. I ignore the chime. Let them wait. They leave after a minute. Don't care. We sit there for an hour, shoulders touching. She smells like rain and vanilla cheap shampoo. Eventually, she opens her eyes. It's passing. Good. You lost a sale. Don't care. She looks at me sideways. Weak smile. You're a terrible employee. I'm employee of the month. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, Kaz. She rests her head on my shoulder for a second. Just a second. Then stands up. I have to finish my shift. You sure? Yeah. Boss tracks the booth camera. If I'm gone too long, I get fired. She walks to the door. Stops. You're a good guy. She leaves. I sit on the milk crate for another 10 minutes, touching the spot on my shoulder where her head was, feeling like I just ran a marathon. Winter. Snowstorm. The big one. Roads are closed, power lines down. Store goes dark around 3 a.m. Emergency lights kick on. Eerie orange glow. Heating cuts out. Temperature drops fast. Door opens. Wind howls like a banshee. Cass struggles to close it behind her. She's covered in snow. Booth power died. Heater died. I was freezing. Store's dead too. We are alone in the orange gloom. It's freezing in here, she says, teeth chattering. I have a space heater in the office, but no plug. Blankets? I have cardboard boxes and promotional t-shirts. We raid the back room. Build a fort behind the counter. Pile of XL Marlboro t-shirts. Sit on flattened boxes. It's ridiculous. It's survival. We huddle together for warmth. Necessity. Purely tactical. That's what I tell myself. She's wrapped in 3 shirts. This is the worst sleepover ever, she mumbles. I don't know. The snacks are free. I open a bag of spicy peanuts. We share them. Her hand brushes mine every time she reaches into the bag. We stop pulling away. So, she starts. What do you want to do? Like, in life. Not gas station life. I don't know. Write maybe. Or teach. Why don't you? Inertia. Fear. The usual. Coward. What about you? Art. Yeah. Graphic novels. Maybe. Why maybe? Scared I'm not good enough. You are. The mop drawing was a masterpiece. She nudges me with her elbow. Idiot. Silence settles. But it's warm. Dan? Yeah? I'm glad you're here. Me too. She shifts closer. Head on my chest. I can feel her breathing. Heart rate? Tachycardic. Mine, not hers. I put my arm around her. Hesitant. Waiting for her to push me away, she doesn't. She snuggles in. Warm. She murmurs. We fall asleep like that. Tangled in promo shirts and spicy peanut dust. Wake up at 6 a.m. Power is back on. Lights buzz to life. We scramble apart like teenagers caught by parents. Hair messy. Faces red. Roads might be cleared, she says, looking at the floor. Yeah, I should go check the booth. Yeah. She lingers at the door. Hand on the handle. Last night? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She smiles. A real, soft smile. See you tonight, Dan. See you, Cass. She walks out into the snow. I watch her go. Chest feels like it's going to explode. Realize I'm grinning like an idiot. Spring again. Routine is back. But everything is different. We touch more. High fives turn into handholds for a few seconds too long. We share headphones, listening to music one earbud each. We critique the customers together, whispering like conspirators. One night, 2 a.m., she comes in, looking dressed up. Makeup. Nice shirt. Not her uniform. Stomach drops. Going somewhere? Just came from a thing. Birthday party. My cousin's. Oh, relief. Why are you here? You're not working. Wanted coffee. Lie. She hates our coffee. She walks to the counter, leans in close, smells like perfume instead of rain, and I wanted to see the Saint of Nougat. I laugh. Well, I'm here. She looks at me. Really looks at me, scanning my face. You finish your Pokédex yet? Missing one. Which one? Melodic. Need to trade to evolve it. She reaches into her pocket, pulls out her Game Boy SP. I have a Feebas ready to go. I stare at her. You brought your Game Boy to a party? Priorities. We connect the link cable across the counter. Old school. The trade animation plays. We watch the screens. You know, she says, voice quiet. I got accepted into a program. Art school. Night classes. That's awesome, Cass. It's in the city. Starts next month. World stops. So, you're quitting the booth? Yeah. Silence. The buzzing of the slushy machine sounds like a funeral dirge. Oh, I won't be coming in at 2 a.m. anymore. I look down at my screen. Trade complete. Right. Makes sense. Throat feels tight. I'll miss the free slushies, she says. I'll miss the drawings. She disconnects the cable, puts the Game Boy away. I'm not moving, Dan. Just changing shifts. Oh, I'll be awake during the day. I sleep during the day. Maybe you shouldn't. She looks at me, challenge in her eyes. Maybe you should try living in the sunlight. I stare at her. Is that an invite? She rolls her eyes, reaches across the counter, grabs my hand, squeezes it. Yes, you idiot. It's a date, or a pre-date, whatever. Brain.exe crashes, rebooting into hope. OS. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sunlight. I can do sunlight. She grins. Good. Pick me up Saturday. Noon. Don't be late. She turns to leave, stops at the door. And Dan? Yeah? Brush your hair. You look like a raccoon. She walks out. I stand there, touching my messy hair. Looking at the empty spot where she was, look at the Game Boy. My Logic is in my party. Beautiful. Look at the clock. 2:45 a.m. 4 hours left in the shift. Then, I have to go buy sunglasses. And maybe a new shirt. I lean against the counter. The humming of the fridge sounds like music. Life is ramen. Bad grades. Questionable plumbing. And now, sunlight. And Cass. MFW, I realize the night shift isn't forever. MFW, I'm actually looking forward to waking up. Grab a marker, draw a small smiley face on the register tape. Stick it to the plexiglass. Right next to the drawing of me fighting the water monster, it's going to be a good day.